Hey, just a little disclaimer. Go subscribe to Addie's Addictions or else. And if you don't, I'm going to come to your house and lick your toes. Also, Addie says hi. We're going to start this video now. Whee! It's obvious because Toy Bonnie is in the video. We're going to start making a Withered Bonnie. Yeah, Withered Bonnie. Let's go. I have the Frokey, the man, the myth himself, the legend, Frivnitz Frickies. I'm going to mute this real quick because I don't want to get another copyright claim. Oh.
Yet again, how to make another plush.
Okay.
This time I'm going to show you how to make one of my favorite ones that I've made, Withered Bonnie. So let's just begin.
I gotta watch this. I can't. I can't make Withered Bonnie without this.
Like I did with the last one. So,
mine is gonna be similar to Frokies.
Materials you need first. I do recommend you get all the materials that I have. It'll make your Withered Bonnie look the best that he can be. So first and foremost, the most obvious thing, you can probably already figure it out. You're gonna need a Bonnie plush. Pretty obvious.
Got one.
Yep. Second thing you're gonna need is, of course, your hot glue gun. Always useful, you know. Put out glue.
I'm going to skip to the good parts. The good.
Glue things on. Always gonna need that. And I made a little hole there, but that should be.
So it's asking me to.
Make sure you don't cut too far out in the head. So now you can see the muzzle.
So it's a seam line.
And all you need to do is just keep cutting
There.
the thread all the way around.
It's asking me to cut this thread all the way around his muzzle. So let's get to that. So okay. Oh, this is cleaner than I expected. Little hole. No, we should cut out the eyes. Okay, we're not gonna cut out the eyes. Now we're gonna cut I don't know. I'm just gonna keep putting.
You don't want to cut the actual fabric, at least not this part, because if there's not if you cut it off, too much of it off, you will not be able to put his face in, and it's going to look really goofy. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that little part off because that is taking up space. But let me just go ahead and cut out the rest of the muzzle. Alright guys, so as you can see now, the head is completely separated from the muzzle here. The only thing holding it in still is going to be this little strange piece of fabric. All you're going to need to do is literally just cut that off, okay? All you need to do is cut it off. I pull out all the stuffing now, so you can see that little piece is still going to be in there. And now we've got ourselves Bonnie the Stupid Bunny. So let's go.
Okay, let me quickly just. I don't know how to edit, so you're gonna have to watch me do this for a while. Bonnie the Stupid Bunny. We got Bonnie the Stupid Bunny. Ooh, I just murdered him. I gotta find. Okay, I'm just gonna attempt. I'm sorry if you have to watch this. Now we've got Bonnie the Stupid Bunny. want to cut.
Pull out all the little excess pieces of thread that are
You're
still
gonna
in
want
there
to
now
cut this.
from us completely obliterating his face. Let me push out all of the stuffing. Push out all the stuffing. Kind of fold his head inside out for a second there. And then you're going to see the tops of the ears. So if you look at the ears here, you can see that they are connected by these little plastic things. The reason I had the wire before is because if you really wanted, you could cut a hole up into the ear and you could put a wire up in there so that the ear could bend and flop down. But it is not necessary. You guys don't have to do that. And I'm not going to for the sake of this time, at the time of the video. So let's just leave that out. So I'm going to cut off all the little excess pieces now, just to make it look better, especially the ones around the side of the mouth. Like there's going to be little bits like this that just hang off, and you don't need those there. So now you can see he's pretty much empty, but obviously he still has eyes. He still has his Withered Bonnie, or pre-Withered Bonnie eyes. So we're going to want to go ahead and cut off the rest of his face. So let me look at mine here. As you can see, my Withered Bonnie is very flat, but I needed it to be flat so that it could be very far back. Withered Bonnie has a very, very long bottom jaw, and it goes out very far. It's not forward. It's not that much far forward. It's very, very far back. So you're going to have to sacrifice it being flat if you want it to actually look accurate. So what I did, and I'll show you guys now.
This is hilarious.
Look, the top of the head is just to where the ears are. So we're going to cut all the way back to about this line here, about this line. And we're going to do that on both sides. So let's go ahead. I'm going to cut. Let me cut the jaw. This might be a little tricky, guys. Might need some polishing up. It might not work the first few times, so make sure that you watch closely. So I'm going to cut up the line, cut all the way up, and then you want to just brush right over the top of his eyes, just right over the top for now. We'll go back. It's always good to cut it too small because you can always cut it bigger. But you cannot cut it, if you cut it too big, you cannot cut it smaller. So you always want to go at little bits at a time. So let me look here.
Yes.
Now I just need to go down from here. This is a little tricky because there is no stuffing inside him, so nothing is holding this up. So you're going to want to hold it up with your
Peeps. I'm gonna get copyrighted, aren't I? Today we got the Bonnie, the even stupider bunny.
Cut his face open, just like that.
Let's see my.
Like that. There we go. So it may look a little messy now, and it may look a little strange, but this is what we want it to look like. So there we go. So remember I said that it goes back to all the way to about his ears. So all we're going to want to do for that is we just want to cut off a little bit of the front. A little bit off there. And then it looks pretty good, I'd say. So obviously it doesn't look good right now. But once we start adding the rest in, it should look golden. So I'd say the first thing that we should start with is definitely the part on the inside of the head that is going to be hard, and that's where this comes in. So I'd recommend you get your cardboard here, cut a piece about that big. You want to fold it about that much. Try to fold it down the middle if you can. Mine's a little wonky. Let me try to line up the ends and then fold it down. That looks pretty good. So you want to fold it like that. You want to get your Withered Bonnie, and you just want to put this in. And you just want to see how big it should be. You want to look at the back of his head, stretch out the back. So
I've already kind of planned this out
about how big
through.
it should be. And then I want you guys to cut just how much. So you fold it. I'm going to cut down here.
I'm gonna stuff it in the back of it.
This. All right, and then
I think I'm ready for the hot glue.
Just like that. So curves on each side. Now this might be a little bit too small, and I might end up having to do it again. And that's perfectly fine, guys. I didn't do mine on the first try. So now, I just want to see if it lines up. It looks a little tall. But it looks about the right width. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut this off now. Cut off one piece. And then I'm going to shorten the bottom a little bit. And then I'm going to try it on the top.
Yeah.
Jaw, or I mean, I guess on the
You're
face.
welcome.
It looks pretty good. And then I'm going to line it up with the bottom. Maybe it works better for the bottom.
I'm going to start hot glue.
I think it might actually be better for the bottom. So that means that first thing we got to do is we got to cover this in black felt. So this is how I do it. So let's move the camera down here, and I'll show you guys. So get your black felt. I told you need about this much. Make sure if it's double, like one side is usually kind of soft, while the other side is way more fluffy. Make sure you glue it onto the fluffy side, because the fluffy side is going to not look good on a Withered Bonnie. So all you need to do is get this, put some glue all the way around the edge, just like that, and maybe just a little bit in the middle, and then just lap it down right on there. Alright, looks pretty good so far. I might need to grab some more felt for this actually. But, so let that sit for a second. Let me grab a hot glue stick. And then this is what we need to do next. So, you want to take your Withered Bonnie's little cardboard piece here. You want to put glue all the way around the edge on the side of the fabric. Just like that.
I know, I just want to do this. I'm sorry if you don't get a tutorial on how to make one.
Just like that.
This is for me.
I recommend doing it around the edge too. Just like that. And then all you need to do, this is very simple. You just need to grab the side, fold it flat over on its face, and just push the sides in. So then the two pieces will glue together around the edge, and you won't see any cardboard sticking out. So just wait for that. So now we just need to wait for that to dry.
That's him. He's kind of stupid looking. Not gonna lie.
Just the minor details on his body. So let's do the buttons first. I just need to grab scissors here, cut a tiny piece of our black here, and then fold it in half. And then all you need to do, just cut, obviously, just two little circles out. This part should not be hard. This part should be very easy. If you have any trouble with this part, I don't know what you're doing. So there we go. We got two little pieces of black. All you need to do is just put a little dab of glue on his stomach. Slip that boy on there. Looks nice, like that.
I'm going to glue.
This one looks a little bit shaggy. Let me cut off.
Just a disclaimer, this video is probably going to be like 30 minutes long, not going to lie.
I think I got it all. It looks relatively round now, I'd say. So let me get glue in there.
This actually is turning out better than I thought it would.
It's kind of falling apart. That's just because it's a super fluffy fabric. So you can solve that problem. So I cut little pieces off. Cut off pieces of the fluff that you don't like there. And get rid of that. And you got yourself some pretty good buttons. So next thing I think is pretty easy and probably self-explanatory. You just need to draw some withering onto him.
I don't think I need Froki's tutorial. I only need it really for the sewing, no, for the face. And face looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I thought this would end up looking like the shoveled mess of hot glue and black felt, but no, it turned out way better than. We're gonna add the buttons now because that's what Froki just did. There, easy as pie. I think I'm gonna add the teeth. I'm gonna go get the Withered Bonnie teeth I have. I have it. It's right here. My body. It hurt. Okay, so here are his teeth. I'm gonna glue them on. Okay, so you're gonna get me glue. 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 I need another glue stick. More glue. Some more glue. And a little more glue. If you want to, you can add a couple more teeth. I added 7. I had 7 teeth. You can add more if you want, but this is just how I did mine. Doesn't have to be exactly like yours. Guys, look, it looks kind of like Withered Bonnie. Kinda, not really. I mean, so far, I think he looks pretty close. Now we're gonna get an endo. I know, I just used some gray fabric I found over here. I don't know, I thought that was funny. We're gonna cut this stuff off. Okay. I think the eyes could use some work. Let me get my red. I need to redo the eyes, because the eyes don't look good enough for the eye. I'm saying eyes too much. Eyes. Squidward eye tentacles. That looked better. That looked better. I had these plushies planned out months before being actually made. So like, I think my next custom's gonna be Scrap Trap or Withered Chica. Maybe even Withered Foxy. I don't know. Maybe Fate and Freddy. But right now we're doing Withered Bonnie, so they don't matter. Looks pretty good. Gotta admit. Doing this to I don't like cutting up plushies, but it's fun. Cause then I get to wear her eyes. Faceless rabbit. Remember when Freddy was eyeless? We don't speak of those times. Okay. Okay. There's our Withered Bonnie. There's his face. That's extremely well done, I gotta admit. We're gonna cut off his arm now. Okay, I'm not gonna like destroy the arm. I'm going to suck the arm in. Suck it. Suck it. Suck it. And I'm gonna color in with black Sharpie. Cause well, that's how Froakie did it, if I'm not mistaken. Froakie didn't cut off the arm. Let me go get my Sharpie. If I have one. Which I don't. So, Sharpie later. Right now. Hot glue. Here are the wires. Make the wires however you want. This is just how I made them. Make the hole. I'm going to glue. Glue. I can add some red wires in there or blue. I want to do so. I am going to stuff his head. Because, well, who wouldn't? I'm going to cut a little tiny hole back here to stuff the head. I think it's less stable than it was before. So we're gonna stuff it. No, stuff. Yes, it's better now. It's better. So yeah, you're probably gonna have a lot of stuffing left over once you're done ripping at his face. But no biggie. No, I just got a diabolical idea. The most diabolical of diabolical ideas. Oh. This doesn't look too bad. Just as long as I like maybe hot glue like the face back together, it might look kinda decent. Okay, I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm going to re-hot glue the face. Or redo this face so I can have a Withered Bonnie's face. Face the consequences of your failures. This is not my original Bonnie. This is a duplicate for you OG Bonnies. I wouldn't destroy a 2016 Bonnie. Unless I truly had to, like what I did with my 2016 Chica. I didn't say nothing about my 2016 Chica. And Foxy. Wait, Foxy? Don't know what happened to my old Foxy. Nuh-uh. I got eaten by a dog. What that dog is doing? That's beautiful. It's enough to make a grown man cry. I love my plushies. I do not destroy them. Are you sure about that? I think those flaps, they gotta go. Literally, this plushie could not be any better. Like, yummy. So yummy. Trademarked by Addie. Ooh. It's Bonnie's face. Guys, okay. Let's get to the actual, the goody good stuffs. Not the good stuff. Not good stuff. Oh, can I explain about the fat mojo stuff? Yeah, that stuff exists. There's a Freddy Poppet. Why massacre my boy like that, though? They massacred my boy. even though I massacred a lot of people's boys today, I'm going to pay the respects by hot gluing him together. Dang it! I got hot glue everywhere. Everywhere, I don't care. Yeah, baby, yeah. Okay, I'm going into there. Happy unmassacred. I will redo the teeth. Yeah, the teeth. The teeth got to get fixed up. Withered Bonnie goes to the dentist, boys. New video on accident. Skibby bop bim bottom. I don't know about it. This last tooth. I want to add the last tooth. His toothy grin. I'll get used to it. I will not. His teeth are pretty messed up, though. Like, did he get in a fight? That is a beautiful baby boy. Okay, time to add the lower jaw. Yes, we get a lower jaw this time. Yeah. Screaming, right? I don't know about this. I'll do it. I just don't know if it'll look good enough. I'm kind of in a stupid spot right now. It's not even 4. At this point, I don't even know why I'm doing it. I got a Bonnie. I had some money to make Withered Bonnie. So I did. This is what you get. That's what you get, my guy. Withered Bonnie. Okay, now we're gonna add the endo details because we got those. Should I cut off his foot? I mean, I wasn't gonna massacre him anymore. I'm dingling. I'm not Protomore. Yes, I've been watching Five Nights at Frokies a lot. So what? There a problem with watching Frokie after 2 gosh darn years? Well, no, like, I watched Infinity War Part 3 when it came out on, I think, at the premiere. I haven't been doing I haven't been thinking about making a Ding-a-ling plushie. No, why would you think that? You are just dirty-minded. Okay, let's just carry on with Withered Bonnie. I swear, if I find out that they're announcing Withered plushies, I'm going to throw this thing at the wall. Like, I might sell it and then make something else. Like, I don't know. Maybe I could sell this for like a good like maybe $50, maybe $60, $70. Probably 30. 30 is more reasonable. Who would buy a piece of junk like this for well, $50? So yeah, there's his foot. There's his foot. Their foot. Their foot. I think I'm going to cut off his hand. I'm not going to cut off his hand. I'm going to just hot glue this sucker on. Yeah, baby. Who thinks I'm a good YouTuber? Aliens in space, like? No. Now he shouldn't. We're gonna nuke the world now. Yeah, we shouldn't have. We should have just done it at World War II. There, we got. Yeah, that's basically Withered Bonnie. He's pretty much. Oh, I don't have any Sharpie. I'll do the extra wires that I said I'd do. I'm going to cut off a bit of these wires. Just a little tiny smidge of them. Then I'm going to hot glue the red wire. And I'm going to cut more of this. Yeah, I'm gonna cut a little, just a little. And then I'm going to cut a little bit, a bitty schmidgy. I'm sorry if you see my buttocks, but it's all a part of the episode. Yes, this was in the script I didn't make. Yes. Sorry, the script was in my head. Okay, so, yeah. Hold on a second. Yeah. Why?
Because Mommy's been stuck in the house.
I don't know what just happened. I think I'm in danger because my brothers suck. I'll open the windows. Yeah. So yeah, I guess you could call that my Withered Bonnie tutorial. I will go around and make some Sharpie details, and if you do want to, you can bend your Withered Bonnie's ear. So yeah, that's my Withered Bonnie custom. He's a snaggy boy. It only took 32 minutes to make this snaggy boy. It's Withered Bonnie, so well, you can't complain with that.